What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Godly Potential YouTube channel. Back at you with another video. In this video, I'm going to be giving you a technique that you can use to accelerate the developmental process of your chakras. If you've been struggling with opening your chakras, balancing the chakras, just actually feeling the chakras, well, this technique will likely help you because it has helped me and I just learned it, and it is... I haven't heard anybody talking about this, but it's definitely worth checking out. So quickly, before I get into this technique, I must first lay the foundation. Okay, let's lay this foundation. If you could just follow me, and I'll get you there. So quickly, how do you and I receive energy? So the crown chakras and the root chakra are both centers that predominantly receive energy. So we'll say they're input. The other five chakras predominantly are output. They predominantly, well, they're input and output, but we'll get into that. Okay, so the crown chakra pulls energy down from the cosmos or the sky. The root chakra, as well as the hills, or the soles of the feet, input or pull in energy from the ground, or Mother Gaia, or Pachamama. Okay, this energy goes down. Okay, so it goes up, it's going past the chakras, going past other chakras. It stops right here in the center. Boom, heart chakra. This is the fourth energy center because there's three below it and there's three above it. They say here, the heart chakra is where the resurrection of Christ is. If I hold my arms out like this, boom, it creates a crucifix. Okay, so once you go past the heart chakra and you rise up, this is where you tap into your higher self. Okay, this is your three higher chakras: throat, third eye, and the crown. Below the heart chakra is your three lower chakras, or your lower nature. It's your solar plexus, your sacral, and your root chakra. So the crown and the root both take in energy from the sky and the ground. So when energy is pulled down, it stops here at the center, at the heart chakra. But along the way, those three chakras from the crown down gets filled with energy, and those three chakras from the root up gets filled with energy. So, and from here, this energy goes out, and a little bit goes out the back, but predominantly output is in the front. Input is predominantly in the back. So when you look at polarity, we have an up or down, a left or right, a front and a back. Predominantly, it's predominantly the right side is the masculine side. However, it's reversed when it comes to the brain. So left brain is the masculine side, right brain is the feminine side. However, we're not really talking about the brain hemispheres right now. We're talking about left, right, front, back. So predominantly the right side is the masculine side, or it's the output side. Predominantly the feminine side is the feminine side, or predominantly the left side is the feminine side, or the input side. Okay, yin, yang. Yin goes in, so yin is the feminine side. Yang, well, that's the opposite. It's the masculine side. So as I stated, right side, masculine side, predominantly outputs. Left side, feminine side, predominantly input. Okay. Now, look at the palms of your hands. They're predominantly output. The back side, predominantly input. That leads me to this thing. The front side of your body. This is the masculine side. This is the output. The back side is predominantly the input. Okay. So let's take your hands for a second. Like I said, output, output. However, there's a left and a right. So this is the left side, or the right side is predominantly output. Left side is predominantly input. So when it comes to hands, let's say you had to, let's say you're doing like magic or something, right? You're trying to charge a candle. Well, you would predominantly push it with your right palm. Okay. Because predominantly the left side receives. However, in this case, in this instance, we push. Both of these are output. The back side is input. When you go to shake someone's hand, it's output versus output. Okay? The one with the stronger energy will overpower the other, and their hand will turn into input, and they will receive your energy. Now, if you're shaking somebody's hand, and not only do you have it palm to palm, but you also your other hand over the back of their hand. Okay, you put your output hand, the side that pushes energy, over their receiving side. So you're gonna, they're gonna capture more of your energy that way. When you hug someone, chest to chest, yes, you're receiving energy, but the one with the predominant energy is gonna basically be more of the output, whereas the other one will be input. Now, if you shake someone, if you hug someone from behind, then your output is meeting their input, and they're getting all your energy, and it flows a lot better. This is the reason why I feel that we enjoy cuddling so much. Not only cuddling, but spooning. Okay? Because it's this energy center, these energy centers, or this side of the body that's output meeting their input side. It's like a battery being placed inside a port, if you will, that aligns up. That is where the electricity is created. That's where it flows. The energy flows. Okay, so this is also why I believe that when someone's staring at the back of your head, you can pick up on it, because the back side of the chakras are predominantly the receiving side. And so if someone's looking at you with their front side, with their eyes, that's the output side. So energy flows where attention goes. And so they're staring at you, the energy is flowing towards you, and your backside chakras or your energy field picks up on it, because that side is primarily input, or it's receiving side. Okay. Now, let's get into specifically what this video is about, the chakras and this mode of working on them. So if the front side is predominantly the masculine side, or it's the output side, and the back side is predominantly the input side, this is how the chakras are set up. So the crown and the root chakras are both receiving predominantly. They pull energy from the cosmos, because if you're sending energy out, it's not doing anybody any good. The root, as well as the soles of the feet, is pulling energy up from Mother Gaia, Pachamama, from the ground, because you direct the energy downward. It's not doing anybody any good. Okay? So these energy centers are receiving it. So this is where we're getting most of our energy, and it creates a toroidal field around us. So when this energy is flowing, these other chakras are getting filled up. So the front side direct energy out, but it can also receive a bit. The back side is primarily receiving energy, but it can direct energy a bit, because they both do both. However, one side predominantly has its roles. When it's time to work on the chakras, when visualizing the chakras, typically we will focus on the front side of the chakras, or we will send our energy towards the output side of the chakras. That's like taking a magnet and putting the positive against the positive, two magnets. It's not going to work. Okay? Some energy will seep into the chakras, because you probably worked on your chakras that way, and you probably felt some things. Okay? And you're actually working on them, but it's not receiving as much energy or attention as it could. However, I would like to invite you here. This is the technique to visualize the backside of the chakras, or you can visualize both the front and the backside of chakras. You could like just imagine both of them spinning outwardly, backside receiving, the front side directing. What this is doing is you're directing energy towards a source that is meant to receive energy. In other words, you're putting all of your energy and attention on this part of the chakras that are designed to receive energy. Okay. So also too, real quick, back on the way energy flows. So predominantly the front side is output. Throughout our day, we are outputting energy predominantly. Output. It's not until the energy centers are exhausted or depleted that we go into predominantly receiving. So when you come into contact with someone who is a energy vampire, it is because they're either depleted or they're doing it intentionally, and their chakras are pretty much in the reverse mode where they're just receiving energy. They're all input. So, like I said, energy is depleted. So at the end of the day, your energy centers are likely depleted. You're tired. It's time to rest. Now, like I stated, the crown chakra goes up, or the crown chakra pull energy down, and the root chakra pull energy up. So when it's time to lay down and go to sleep, you're not sleeping vertically, you're sleeping horizontally. So now the chakras that are facing the sky and the ground are 5 chakras. So the sacral, solar plexus, the heart, throat, third eye. So now those energy centers are pulling energy from the from the sky or the cosmos, as well as from Mother Gaia. Then when you wake up, reverse it again. So when you go to sleep, it reverses predominantly input. You're predominantly receiving energy. When you wake up, you go back to normal, and you're predominantly output. So yeah, so the technique is to your next chakra meditation, when you are visualizing or putting your attention on each chakra, visualize the chakras as I describe them as being the root chakra is flowing, or it takes energy upward. So visualize the chakra. Visualize it aiming downward, not going out, front and back. No, root chakra aims downward. So visualize that chakra. Visualize energy going up it, in it. Okay. If you move up to the sacral chakra, you can visualize the front and the back, or you can visualize strictly the back side of the chakra. Visualize the back side receiving energy. Okay. You can do both. Like I said, you can visualize front and the back receiving energy. And if you do that, the energy is going to be in the center of the chakras. It can rise up, Kundalini can rise. Then you move up to the solar plexus, and then visualize the backside. Then move up, visualize the backside, and move up, move up, move up, move up. Okay, so you get to the crown and visualize the crown. Right, it's energy coming down, flowing down, and you can feel that the energy flowing on your crown chakra. Because if you've experienced paying attention to your crown chakra, you'll feel that tingling sensation, or at least I do feel that tingling sensation, like where you're over the crown chakra, because energy is flowing down into me. Okay, so try that your next chakra training, if you will. So give it a try. Tell me what you think. Like I said, I just discovered this, and it's basically because you have polarity, right? Learning about left side and the right side, input, output, the front side predominantly the output, the back side predominantly the input, and seeing how the chakras are set up, the front and the back. So I'm like, put 2 and 2 together, and then 2 and 2 again together. I'm like, let me give this a try. So I've been trying this out, and I tell you what, I've never felt as much energy as I've done in the past, like within the chakras, put my attention on the backside. And then when you leave the meditation, you feel different. I'll just say that, right? In the good way. So give this a try. Tell me what you think. I would love to hear your feedback. Let me know if you've heard about this concept, if you tried it, your experiences. And yeah, if you got any suggestions, leave in the comments. Any questions? Like the video. Subscribe for more. Hit the bell notification so you'll be notified whenever I upload any more videos. But until next time, I'm out. Peace.